Okay, let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Dude, so I just, you know what I got into just a second ago? Well, just a couple days ago? Powder. Not the Coke. Not
Baby
the
powder?
sugar. Baby powder. No. The powder for my hair.
Oh,
Dewey-
like,
Go ahead.
like dry shampoo?
No. It's the shit instead of hairspray and gel. You
Oh,
shake that
okay.
texture powder in your hair.
Yeah.
And because Dewey wanted some, and I'm like, sure, buddy. And he got some, and I'm like, let me try this thing. And like, oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Hey, what are we doing with our hair? Are we growing it out?
No.
Yeah, I think we should. I'm not
No.
going to. I think you should. You looked good with it.
I thought so, but Kayla still is very adamant that she does not like my hair long.
Yeah, what is it with women with that? Because my wife, and again, I get it. No, she's right. I get it with mine. Mine looks pretty greasy and weird. And it looks like I look like my mom, so I get that. But you
Yeah.
look pretty good with it. But a lot of women are not big in the long hair part.
No.
It's kind of like
annoying.
I like it's kind of like I like long hair. And Angie made a good point because she was like, you do whatever you want, I don't care. And I'm like, okay. And then she's like, but I like it better shorter. And then I got offended because that's what you do, because you hear when you have long hair, all you hear all day is, when you cutting your hair?
Yep.
Here's $5 to go get a haircut. Yeah, you just hear it all the time when you're a dude. And she's like, but it's like me, you like my hair longer. You wouldn't like mine shorter. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so if I go against Kayla's wishes and grow my hair long, she's gonna cut her short, and I just can't have that.
Oh yeah, I think she said that. And you were,
Yeah.
I think you came in one day and you're like, hey man, I need your opinion on this because I need to know if I should put my foot down or not.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
because
oh yeah.
she texted, she's like, I think I might go like above my shoulder for hair. And I was like, I don't think you should do that. I don't want you to.
You start using this as senior PTF. That's what I do because I'm senior PTF in my place.
Yeah.
You can start using that. Well, Jake, as he is senior PTF, I say no.
I say I've been doing it because I'm on the safety committee at work.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
It's part of the safety committee. I just don't think that's a good idea.
Get a new safety guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what Tom Cruise said when they wouldn't let him. He was talking to some other actor. It was like, how do you get away with doing your stunts? Because they won't let me do that stuff. He goes, well, first you got your safety guy. And when he says no, you get a new safety guy.
Yep.
Oh, man. What's up? So what's new, dude? I even talked to you all weekend.
I almost got in a fist fight in a Costco parking lot last night.
Wait, really? Like, it was getting down to fisticuffs? Like, I need to know like how serious this was.
It was pretty close, to be fair. So this is what happened.
Perfect.
We got to Costco, and then we were like loading up our vehicle in the back, loading the back of it, and we had our cart right next to it. And somebody on the other side of the aisle started backing up, and they got like real close to us.
Yeah.
Not too close. They had room. But then as we were loading stuff in there, they fucking honked at us to move.
Honked like it was your fault?
Yes.
That they couldn't get out. Now,
Yes.
if I remember correctly, Costco has ridiculous big car spacing there.
Yes. Lots of room between the aisles. They honked. So Kayla immediately threw her fucking hands up and she's like, are you fucking serious? And then the dude got out of his car and he was like,
great. This is a wife throwing their husband and now you gotta protect your wife, and it wasn't even your fault.
And then so he gets out, and then he was like, well, why don't you move? And he was, and Kayla was like, what'd she say? She was like, well, why don't you just wait 3 seconds, fuckwad? Um, which made me laugh because I was like, calling somebody a fuckwad is immediately hilarious. And he's like, or she was like, why don't you wait, fuckwad? We got kids here. And he's like, I got kids too, bitch. And I was like, no, you don't get to call my. I was like, hey, douchebag, why don't you get in the fucking car?
There's just
Um,
so many names getting thrown in a circle here.
oh yeah. I was like, why don't you just get in your fucking car, dude? I was like, we're just putting this away. We're just putting our stuff away. You can wait 4 fucking seconds. And he's like, no, this is fucking bullshit. Why don't you just get in? As he's like sitting down in the car. I was like, what are you gonna do? We're in a fucking Costco parking lot, you cunt.
Okay, so how old was he? He was like 80.
Probably like our age.
Well, our age. I'm an old man.
Somewhere between probably 30 and 40.
Okay, so not my age. That makes me feel bad, but that's awesome.
Well,
what a great thing. So there was
33
no,
and 43.
there was no, there was again not my age.
Damn
over
it,
that.
44.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So at no point did you feel like did you feel like, oh, this is just gonna be like a name calling thing?
There was a second where, well, he kept getting into his car, but if he would have stepped up, I would have gotten his face more.
That's so funny. God damn it. You know what I mean? It's like you caused this. Now I got to, as a man. See, this is what women don't understand. I understand that any guy in that situation should probably do that, but the cause of that was him in your car. I understand that, but her saying that.
Yeah, if she called him a fuckwad and he didn't like that.
Right. So, which he is, and he deserves that.
Yeah.
Understood, but it's just women don't understand. Now, you have put me into this predicament.
Well, I blame his wife. If she was better at fucking pulling the car out, because she was driving. If she was better at fucking pulling out.
You didn't say that, and I knew it, and I was going to say it in the beginning, and I didn't. I was going to go, okay, so it wasn't a female driver, and it wasn't an old man.
No, yeah. So basically, what happened is
this wasn't adding up to me.
His wife couldn't fucking pull out of a parking spot, and then my wife wasn't just going to get yelled at.
Now, so this is what it is. This is I can understand what's going on now. He's sitting in the passenger seat. She keeps backing up. He wants to get the fuck out of Costco, but she, for some reason, has to do a 37-point turn out of a parking spot to try to maneuver around you. Now, if it was a guy, not saying we're better drivers, but I'm just saying, I think we could calculate distances a little bit better.
Well, and the thing is like, when you're at Costco and somebody is loading up their vehicle and you're trying to leave, you should just like sit in your car and you look in your rearview mirror and you go, oh, fuck, they're there. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to have to wait a second.
Well, and it was cold. So, yeah, I mean, definitely the right of way was with you guys. But she's probably getting pissed because she can't do it. So she's yelling at him.
Yeah, and she's never had an orgasm. So she's fucking so sad.
She's so mad in this little car here, and he's dealing with it. So he gets out and he says something or honks the horn. She honked. Yeah, and this is definitely. But let me tell you this. This is definitely both the females' issues that caused everything in the beginning.
Well, Kayla immediately was like, you didn't have to do that, which I didn't. Like, I didn't have to say anything, but especially because like my kids were there and like I was getting heated and she was like pulling me back because I was walking at him. I was like, She's like, you didn't have to do that. And which is stupid because like I am not strong and I don't know how to fight. So like it would have been.
It just seems so white trashy right now.
It was
Your
like
wife's just holding you back
from fighting in a Costco parking lot, which feels a little better than a Walmart parking lot, but not as nice as like a Target parking lot.
Oh no, dude! I think Costco's. I think that's above Target. I think that's a
Really?
I think that's a. Oh yeah, dude! I think if you're getting into, I think you're slapping. It's not like you're gonna. Hey, no punching in the face. Because we got jobs and stuff. There's a little bit more respect, so it's like a little bit more slapping. No, but I think the Target one would be no face at all because we're good looking.
Yeah,
we're good looking here. Only body shots.
Yeah.
Walmart is just you get naked, knives and nakedness. Yeah. But again, I want to go back to that really quick. Ladies don't understand what men have to do in situations like that because even if you didn't think of this, we have to.
Yeah, I wasn't going to just let him call her a bitch.
Right. So as a man in the relationship, well, I'm not even saying that. I understand that. There's name calling stuff, you got to step up. But her bringing like that, all of a sudden, you're in it. Even though it's her fight, you're in this now. And you may have to fight. That's what I was doing to protect her honor. Right?
Yeah.
Women don't do that for men if there's an issue.
Yeah, and it's dumb though. It is dumb. Because we didn't have because if I would have ended up fighting, it would have been one of us probably would have went to jail. Or if not
whoever
both
threw first, I guess.
Yeah.
Because the other person is protecting.
Yep, because that's what I said. She was like, you would have went to fucking jail. And I was like, I would have waited for him to hit me, but I don't know if I would have had the power to hit back if he hit me first. I'm very dainty. But it is dumb. I shouldn't have like advanced on him because I did advance a little bit.
I think
as my kids are just standing there.
Yeah, I sometimes when situations like that, when I get mad at a certain situation, I'll look and I'll go, what would
Al Roker do?
No, Jim from The Office do.
Oh.
Stay with me, buddy.
What would Jim from The Office do? Why?
I lost you there. Now you're back.
I was reading what Quinn said that Wisconsin throws both parties in jail.
Now I always look at what would Jim from The Office do, because what would he do? You know that show. Like, what would he do in that situation?
Probably would have yelled back like I did. Am I Jim from The Office?
Yeah, I think he would be very calm about the situation. I don't think he would advance. I think you'd be like, hey, yeah. I think you'd be much more calm and more adult about it and look at it like it's ridiculous circumstance.
I think if somebody called Pam a bitch, he probably would have done almost what I did. He might not have stepped up on him. I did call him a bitch and told him to get back in the passenger seat.
I think you called him a douchebag. I'd have to be there. It's getting a little wishy-washy now. I got to hear his side of it. Now it's getting, I don't even know if you did shit. You know what I mean? I feel like that.
No, he honked, and then he called my wife a bitch, and I yelled at him.
I need to know the exact words and what your yelling was. Was it like...
Oh, no.
No,
I yelled. I don't. That was the closest I've ever been to fighting somebody. I was upset. But I was also kind of like, dude, let's fucking fight. I've never fought anybody. Let's do this, you ginger cunt. He had red hair too.
That's good. It'd be fun if you were like, dude, this is my bucket list. Like, I'm on my way out. This is my bucket list to kill somebody. So yeah. Could you imagine if you were like, dude, I'm donezo. My butt, and you have a list. You're like, it's crossed out. You're like, I need to show you something really quick, and it's like cop chase. That's still there.
Yeah.
Kill somebody, and then there's like other ones that are crossed off, and you're like, this is I'm
It's
dying
on
in
it,
6
man.
months. This is
Yeah.
fucking on it.
This
So
is
let's go.
on it. I might make that list just for fun. Just anytime somebody gets in my face, I'll just be like, I want you to look at this real quick.
Yeah, and then
I
it's
got
like
6 months to live, and killing somebody's on my fucking bucket list. So let's go.
Under one of them, it's like crossed off. Have sex with a pit bull
With
and
your
it's
wife.
He's like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wait, dude.
Yeah.
You had sex with
fuck-
an animal?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going away in a while. I'm gonna die. I'll fucking kill you. Let's go. I start taking off my pants.
Yeah, I'd have to be there now, because now I think the story got embellished a little bit.
It didn't.
Is it okay if it did? I mean, it's your story.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. There's nothing to embellish.
Except the part where you took your shirt off and flexed.
Yeah. Oh God, he would have laughed. He would have laughed so hard. That would have sucked.
That would have made you feel so bad.
That would have made me feel really bad if I took my shirt off. But like, also, I knew, like, in the back of my head, I was like, if you fight this guy, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Yeah, that sucks. That's what fighters say you cannot go into the ring with.
Oh yeah. Well, I knew it, and I know it now, and I knew it then. There's
a lot of people
I was
don't
gonna fight and win.
A lot of people, unless you are fucking crazy, don't want to fight. They talk a big game, but when it comes down to it, you don't really want to do it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know the circumstance. You don't know the consequence. Also, people are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
There was this one martial arts guy that says he will not, if there is any kind of like the fighting, or what do you call that? Whatever. Altercation.
Mm-hmm.
He says he walks away immediately because you don't know if they pull out a gun, they pull out a knife. It's not like fair fight. If you're in a street fight, these people are crazy.
It could be anything.
Yeah. So you just don't know how nuts and how bad the guy is. You know how bad that's his breaking point. He's like, fuck it, shoot you,
maybe
shoot your kids, and then shoots himself in the head.
Yep. Yeah. I'll tell Kayla she almost got us all murdered.
There you go.
Not
her. She would have just been single. The whole family would have been dead.
You would have just let her go?
I don't know.
He could have. He is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
got murdered last night.
Yeah, that's
you
really don't know.
That is true. He could have been crazy, and he was driving a piece of shit's station wagon. Those people aren't sane.
A real deal station wagon, like an old one?
Yeah, like a Ford. Like a red. It was red. It was a station wagon.
Those things are long. You should have moved your fucking cart.
It wasn't as long as when I had. It's a Costco parking lot. There's plenty of room.
You know,
and she was parked next to a cart corral, so she had even extra room.
Yeah, you know, there's a difference between a honk and a polite honk. There's no doubt.
This wasn't a polite honk.
You can tell. Yeah, you can tell a mean honk to a polite honk. Like a little doot and like kind of a wave, like a what is it? Can we move?
Or we're or we're in a fucking parking lot. Just wait 20 seconds.
You know what Angie always says, because Angie's a weird psychopath that's she's always like, you never know what people have going on in their life. So you should just cut them some slack.
No.
That's what I say too to her. I'm like, you fucking nuts, dude. What world do you live in where everybody's this nice?
Yeah, no. Sorry, that's not happening.
That's awesome, Lo. But it's cool. If you were gonna embellish it, you should have made it a little bit more. But you're trying to make it. But you were trying to make it believable.
It's what happened. We could workshop this story to make it cooler.
No, I mean, you did just a shit-tastic job.
It wasn't even good. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's
It
good. I
was
liked
fun.
it. It was interesting. I love
It
the
was-
twist at the end. Woman driver. And then we're all like, oh,
Yeah.
of course. Everybody's like looking around like, yeah. I'm not saying I'm the best driver whatsoever. I know I have my issues. And I drive pretty much for a living. I got some issues. But I could have maneuvered that station wagon out of there.
100%. There was plenty of room. There was plenty of room.
I really
for them
do
to
think
get out of there.
Guys have this depth perception that women don't have. It's kind of like, ladies, and I'm not being mean here, you don't know how to bend bills of a hat either. It's just something you can't do.
It's they did a study on space.
Mm-hmm.
On
distance, you mean?
Just space in general, like understanding how things fit and stuff.
Okay.
They did a study where they showed men and women a trunk filled with shit and let them look at it for a while. And then they took all the shit out and said, put it back. And they found that the women were trying to remember what everything looked like to put it back in. And men were just able to fill the space up.
Oh, interesting. So they were trying to be more organized with it.
Yeah, the women were like, oh, okay, well, this is where this was, and I'll put that there, and like remembering how it was instead of seeing the space for what it was and seeing what they had to fill. They were trying to do the way that they saw it, and men were just like, nope, this all goes in there, and just jamming it back in.
That's a weird study.
Yeah, I don't know why that study happened.
So they put the stuff in, then they took it out, and then like put it back in.
Yeah.
Ah. Why?
I guess to just see how men and women react to space different.
So, just to see how women would put the stuff back into the trunk and how men would.
Yes.
Men just took it and threw the shit in there.
Yeah, just tried to get it all fit again.
Stepping on it and standing on it.
And women were like, this is where this was. This was over here.
Hey, if you want more of this, we got you covered. Follow the link below for our Patreon. Also check out our Instagram and our Facebooks. We would love to have you part of the community.